I've also had some good friends. Bobby Wittes and his brother-in-law Grant and I, the three of us used to get together. We used to dress up as cows, and they call us the Moose Brothers. And we cut quite a swath there for a while. Like we did the Liberal Christmas party in Ottawa one year. It was priceless. And then at the time we were in Ottawa, we had an audience with the Prime Minister. Paul Devillard was the MP. And so when we met with Chrétien, I just off the top of my head, I turned as we were leaving, I said, you know, sir, you're welcome to come to us, our place in the summertime, you know. This is millennium year. And I said to him, you know, we'd consider it a privilege and an honor if you'd come and visit us. And he turned to one of his staff and he says, well, Paul, he says, you know, talk to your people or talk to the people, you know, who's organizing this. So in millennium year, he showed up. At our farm, my neighbor said, well, Dave, he had a quiet gathering of 1,000 of your closest friends and the Prime Minister for a barbecue. And we did. The place, we had 1,000 people in my shed. And I've got pictures at home, and he was there. And his staff were going through the wall. The security people were pulling their hair out. Like he doesn't play by the rules. Like if he go here, they go there. Like he loved the crowd, and like he could see he really enjoyed. And Grant's mom, Bobby's mom, and they were all sitting in the crowd, and he was working the room, you know. And there was people in it. This is a hay shed, okay? Well, a farm wagon at the end of it, and a few bales, and so we had a barbecue going along it. They were scooping ice cream. We even had a beer garden sit under a tent out in the back. And Grant and Bobby and us got dressed up in our cow outfits, and Grant gave the Prime Minister a cowbell. He says, you know, and like I've got pictures I could show you, John. It's gold. And I guess there's a video of it here somewhere. I don't know where it went to. But, you know, that was highlights. You know, we had... if there wasn't fun, we made it, and I went. Listen, I had some good friends that they were as willing as I was. They were as creative as I was. Put it that way. What one didn't think of, the other one did. So, as a highlight, I think that was one of the highlights we had having him here. One of the neighbors, Janie Robinson, who worked for the TV station for years, she says, you know, I've been trying to get Vasey on the map for years. You did it one afternoon, swoosh. But, you know, it's quite the thing to see the entourage that he's got, and the cars, and the RCMP guys, like, they frisked the joint. True story. He comes into the yard, and he gets out of the car, and he'd had lunch, I guess, in McDonald's in town here. They got him something to eat. So anyways, he got something in his eye. And we were all standing in front of my house in the porch, and they take a picture of it. And I should have brought the pictures, but anyway, he had something in his eye. And Karen says, "Well, I've got some drops for that." Really? So his security guy says, "Well, let's go in." So they put an RCMP guy in our kitchen. And he's sitting at the kitchen table, and Karen had made a blueberry pie, and he was sitting there with a fork in his hand eating the pie. And in comes Ritchie through the kitchen door. And he had this deer in the headlights look. Oh, it was gold. So anyways, Karen gets some of the drops, and she hands it to this guy, and this guy, and this guy. They all had to look at it before they'd let him have it. So anyways, we sit around and shot the breeze, and he had his photographer with him, Jean-Marc Carrère. I think the Prime Minister has his own photographer that travels with him wherever he goes. And I got photographs, like stacks of them. I got binders of pictures that they took that day of the people, of him, of whatever. But to see this guy sitting at the kitchen table, and he was eating his pie, and he walks through the door, oh God, I never forget, it was gold. Scared the shit out of him.